You might say you're buying your baby's Birkins and that. That's what the
No.
Wow, that was very solid.
That was the most solid.
Very solid. No.
For what? To do what?
Birkin's killing my people still.
I'll rather give that.
Drip is killing my people.
I'll rather give that money to the kids that need meals.
Yeah, I like that one still.
Speak on it, Black King.
Word.
So poetic.
Do
you know what? Like, I don't think this whole Birkin thing. Birkin is not a new concept. Like,
but bro, you know, the majority of these bags that girls, the Birkin bags that girls are getting, they're like second-hand bags as well. You know,
I don't know too much. All I'm gonna say is that's not in my pay grade. That's not a conversation for me.
No, because even the second-hand bags are like 20-30 grand.
Bro, I heard it's like you can't go and buy them. You have to be on a waiting list. You have to be part of a network. So
100%.
What I didn't like is that because certain high profile people are referring to Birkins and having Birkins, suddenly now they've lost their value because they're touched by black people. Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic. The coonery is rife. And I want to say, if anything, when a black person touches it, it doesn't decrease value, it increases value.
See what I'm saying, though?
And these brands have been eating off, man, increasing their value. Like, when we wear, yes, I know people have been wearing Versace, Gucci, Louis, etc. But when we put that shit on, that shit is drippy, bruv. And we make it bang.
Yeah.
Jay-Z
so we don't decrease value.
Jay-Z was talking about Birkins on Kingdom Come on 30 something. Yeah, he was like, "Oh, yeah, I buy my babes the Birkin bags. Your babes is like, what kind of type of purse is that?" So it's like, obviously, it wasn't as commercially. It wasn't commercially viable them times. But obviously now it's thrusted in our faces. You got Drake that says he bought 5 Birkins. Just for
as soon as someone says something, as soon as someone says even with the Chrome Heart stuff as well,
just for his future wife.
It's a Chrome Heart is a brand as well, clothing brand. But now they've started saying it, people start buying it because it's very expensive clothing.
Yeah. And in a social media era, you've got people like Cardi B and Offset. You know, they're just doing rich people shit, bruv. Like they're like, my thing is that if you're a social media person prior to the fame, you're gonna be a social media person during the fame. So like everything that goes on in like Cardi B has shown us the nitty and gritty shit on her gram prior to her being who she is today. She's gonna show the elevated version of who she is, and it's like you'll see the most ratchet thing on her gram, and she's like one of the most high profile people in music. So just because that they've got the Birkin bag and they're talking about it, it doesn't mean that like, oh yeah, it is a thing that should be spread amongst society. Because a lot of us ain't gonna achieve that.
The average person isn't gonna be able to afford a Birkin bag, and that's absolutely fine.
This is it. Just live within your means.
Those bags are super expensive, and even if I had that money for, I don't think I'd buy it anyway.
But the worst thing is, you see us as humans, it's weird because when we attain these things, once we get them, it's like, oh,
just a bag.
Then it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I get the fact that it's an investment, because they do appreciate in value,
or at least hold their value.
They hold their value. They don't depreciate in value. So I get that element, but other than that,
buy a house instead. It's the same price as a
do whatever you want with your money. But I just want the average day-to-day person on social media. Don't live your life according to celebrities. They're living life at a high level, and even everything you see on there may not be what it seems. Because a lot of people were able to floss and enjoy when they were picking up 150 racks a week from doing loads of club dates and shows. Now shit is shut down, and you've got mad spending habits and still got bills. I'm noticing the gram isn't as lit. There's only a few people that stayed lit on the gram. Trust me, it isn't as litty, bruv.
Trust me. That's people one of the struggling. One of the things. I'll have to give credit to Tiny Temple for is when I initially signed, he would make these statements to me. But even though I already knew, but he made it a point to talk to me about these things, like make sure
your spending habits.
You're putting your money in these places first before you do X, Y, and Z. And I always kind of
what places, if you mind me asking, is he advise you to put your money in?
Just places that in 5 years' time. You'll be
stocks, bonds. I heard precious metals have done well over the last 2 years.
There's so many things you can put your money in that will benefit you. Hedge funds, so many different things. So it's just about doing the research, really. just making your money work for you. So
I'm happy to hear that, because my thing that's also killing us, I feel, is like we don't share enough information in it.
Yeah.
So
that's 100%.
Like on all levels, definitely need to do that. So
why do people do that though? Especially
niggas want to be the only one in the room. They want to be the first one there. Like they don't like. They're scared that if they do share the light a little bit, people will surpass them. Like I'm of a maybe stubbornness, stupidity, of a strong belief that as long as I stay firm and steady in my faith, work hard, do what I need to do, everything that's meant for me I will get. As long as I do that though, I can't sit around and just wait and pray for manna to fall from the sky. Like no, the God I serve said nigga work. And as long as I do that, I will get what's coming to me, innit? I don't feel like, even though cool, you look outside, okay, there's bare pods, people doing their thing. I feel like I'm in my own race, innit? Like, and if a nigga wanna cross my path,
no, but people need to hear that, like, your success is not blocking their success, bro.
Yeah,
it's like there's.
I mean, if it is, may the best man win, bruv.
But the thing is that like I think there's an opportunity for everyone. In
Definitely,
like, we don't have to follow like we may be doing the same, like for example, podcasting. Yeah, it's a podcast, which it gives you the license to do it how you want to do it. So it doesn't mean that my podcast is the same as yours, and that's how it has to be. There's people that gravitate towards us because we are our own entity in it. Like, so don't let other people's success derail you from where you need to be, because it clouds your vision. You then start thinking that you need to do something else, which is not authentic to yourself.
Exactly.
So then you lose your way, and then people are easily gonna identify that, and they're gonna be like, no, I don't fuck with this no more, because you've lost your way, bro.
And you might not, you know what it is, when you start penning other people and preying other people, you might not have done the necessary step, like taken necessary steps or done the work that person or those people have done to get to where they get to. You just see, everyone just sees the finished product, innit? So you start thinking, okay, cool, they've got this, what do I need to do? It's not for you, you know, and everything isn't going to bang. Like, just, you need to find what works for you and figure out what is happiness for you. I know deep down for me what will be happiness in regards to what we're doing it. We're creating our own ecosystem. As long as we do what we need to do, we'll be fine in it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the key thing is doing the work.
But not trying to skip the grind. You get me?
Yeah. What I don't understand though is like why people aren't happy for other people's success, especially people that look like them.
It's an insecurity.
It's like if Mash or one of you guys done something that was monumental and you gained a certain amount of money and fame, I'm gonna celebrate like it was me. But I don't understand how people feel differently about this, like how they react differently to it. Listen, I've never understood that. And
these are the things, that like I don't let it consume me, but I take notice. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I see you.
I seen it.
I seen it, bro. Because there's a lot of people that.
Well, you might not drinking in that. This rocket started to swim inside me, boy.
Do you know it's that saying, misery loves company, and people like.
I don't like misery.
There you go.
So, bro, I celebrate people that I don't even know.
Exactly.
But I acknowledge the fact that, right, what you're doing is fucking sick.
Bro, made it. You get what I'm saying?
Have got a book, dude. They've got a book coming out, bruv. From podcasting, they've got a book coming out, bruv. I looked the other day when the pre-order, I think like $16.99.
Yeah, I bought it.
And I would be happy if they're getting $15.99 the money and the man only gets £1. That would make me so happy. But that's wavy, bro.
But then the smart thing someone will realize, even though you're happy for them as well, it's gonna open a door for you as well. It helps everybody, helps the ecosystem.
I can't sit here and be like, fuck them.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you can, but you just be a hater.
You can, but you'll just be a hater.
But I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. But hate, it's like people feel. It just comes from people feeling bad in themselves because they're looking at you and then they're thinking, "Raw, I should have done this or done that, or I could do this," and then it comes out the wrong way, innit? That's what it is, really.
Listen,
that's what it is, really.
Shout out to
you should be happy.
He was
it's motivation.
Week,
Go on.
People were seeing that. Oh, yo, shit! Like,
you look like the big boy.
And I'm like.
Yeah, nigga, bust down for the crew.
Stop fucking pocket watching, just respect what we're doing.
No, but that comes from a good place though. It's let's not pretend. Mo is very high profile. One of the biggest comedians in the country, probably if not the biggest black comedian in the country currently in regards to what he's doing, like pushing barriers, breaking down doors. So it was dope to have him on, and it was nice to remind people that wasn't his first time being on. So he's been on a few times.
For sure.
But it's as with anything, bro. That was last week.
No, but you can identify the passive aggressiveness behind a certain how words are constructed. Give
me a proper example, like, so I can support you. Because I'm not all the way there. I'm your man. I got you.
Not gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But you know what I mean. Like,
I know what you're referring to.
Like, you know, like even at work.
Yeah.
You know a passive aggressive email when you see it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I just maybe it's just because of where I'm at the minute. I'm just trying not to. My thing is, I want to focus on the people that are showing me love.
Yeah.
If you wish me anything other than that, you're on your own because I'm covered by the blood of the Lord.
It's not. It's 100.
Bro, that's how I feel.
That's it.
That's 100.
Cross this line and it's on you, bro.
No, but the thing is that, like, you see with
spiritually
me,
speaking,
like,
as well.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Me, like, I'm blasé for most things. Yeah. So, like, I just take the rough with the smooth. Whatever comes my way, I can detect when something's not genuine and when it is genuine. Do you know what I'm saying? But I take it all with a pinch of salt. You're not going to draw me out.
100.
Yeah. I just know that I acknowledged it.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
But but back to my point, I don't understand how.
You're not meant to.
It's not for you to understand because you're not aligned that way, bro.
Also, Vic, we're not a monolith, innit? People are going to be different. I think we spoke when we had, I think the podcast after Chadwick Boseman passed away. It's not the exact same thing, but it's like, I was talking about feeling your feels, innit? All of us have got a bit of a see you next Tuesday in us. It's just how it manifests at times is not nice. Sometimes it's not public, so you can get away with it and people will not know. But some of us have got that in us, and it just is what it is. What's I don't know what the actual like dictionary definition. There is a difference between like jealousy and envy. I know one is worse than the other. One isn't about. Sometimes you can just be a little bit like, oh yeah, I would like that to be me. It doesn't mean I don't want good for that person, but I would like that to be me. That's a normal human emotion. You want that. You want the best for yourself as well, innit?
Yeah.
So it's not nothing wrong with that. It's just what happens after that point.
It's the way you act on it, though, innit?
Yeah, but that's. I don't know which one you're referring to, but whichever one's the worst out of the two. Whichever one inspires you, that's what it's meant to do.
Yeah.
If I see somebody doing well, I'm gonna be inspired to do the same, if not better in my own way. But I just don't understand the fact of feeling resentment or some kind of way because of somebody else's success, especially when they look like you. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's a backwards mentality, innit? But like
very backwards.
We're not all the same. We're not one living.
Very backwards.
I think it's all to do with self-belief, innit?
Yeah.
Because like if you don't believe in yourself, you'll think that you can't achieve that.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas if they're in the same field as you and they look like you and they come from where you come from, then obviously
should be inspiring.
Like rah, so I can do that. That's how it should be, innit? But a lot of the time it's not that. They're more like, boy, that guy's getting there. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
I don't like